Trump just declared we're officially at war, issues shocking new order, doesn't care who's offended. An apologetic presidency catering to everything anti-American ended with Barack Obama. President Donald Trump is in charge now and is doing everything it takes to make America great again, no matter who offends. With all the distraction on the petulant players in the NFL throwing national anthem temper tantrums, people have missed what else has been brewing, which we'll soon be faced with just less than 2 months from today. Knowing what's coming, Trump has just declared a shocking new order. When you're the leader of the greatest nation in the world, you can do what you want, which we saw from Barack Obama, who used that privilege for wrongdoing in the demise of our nation. Trump is turning the train around by using his power for good in long overdue ways, which he promised to do when Americans voted him into office. After publicly demanding that NFL players stand for the anthem, causing a heaping dose of outrage from the left, he just doubled down on that declaration with what he's insisting everyone start saying now. The liberal war of words is alive and well in our country. The left wants to ban sentiments that trigger them, and the right pointing out the obvious that regardless of political standing, we all as Americans share the same right to the First Amendment. Now, Trump has just settled the most controversial phrase in our country once and for all by making a new rule that's infuriating liberals. The Hill reports. President Trump reignited the war on Christmas on Friday, telling a crowd of supporters that we're saying Merry Christmas again now that he's president. Speaking to a packed crowd at the Values Voter Summit in Washington, D.C., Trump argued political correctness has gotten in the way of celebrating the holiday. We're getting near that beautiful Christmas season that people don't talk about anymore. They don't use the word Christmas because it's not politically correct, he said to strong applause and cheers from the audience at the Christian Public Policy Conference, sponsored by the Family Research Council. You go to department stores and they'll say Happy New Year, or they'll say other things and it'll be red, they'll have it painted. But they don't say, well, guess what? We're saying Merry Christmas again. Trump went on to briefly pivot toward his push to cut taxes, calling for tax reform as a Christmas gift. It's incredible to have a leader of this nation who doesn't want to take a sledgehammer to the faith base that our country was built on. America has always been great and steeped in tradition, but it was liberals who systematically dismantled that by making everything good and right, offensive and somehow wrong. He's used the argument on the campaign trail as a way to assert that political correctness is preventing Christians from expressing their religious beliefs, the Hill report continued. And to bring the point home, his campaign held a thank you rally in Wisconsin last December where he spoke in front of a row of large Christmas trees. So when I started 18 months ago, I told my first crowd in Wisconsin that we are going to come back here someday and we are going to say Merry Christmas again, he said at the time. Merry Christmas. So, Merry Christmas everyone. Trump wants Christmas back in the agenda. I'm guessing he's tired of everyone complaining about it. I am too. It wasn't ever a problem years ago and it's not a problem now. Christmas is one of the biggest holidays in America and we're sticking to it. We're not getting rid of Christmas. We're not calling it winter holiday. We're not letting these politically correct crybabies bully everyone into feeling bad about loving Christmas. It's a holiday where we celebrate an imaginary obese dude who somehow drops 100 pounds every time he slides into our blackened chimneys, drops off loads of gifts with the price tags scribbled out with a Sharpie, and somehow slithers back up the hole he came from and leaves the scene without a trace. No footprints. Not a stain on his clothes. Nothing but maybe a bite of a cookie and a sip of some room temperature milk. It's our holiday and we'll enjoy it and give attention to what the real reason for the season is. Anyone who finds it offensive can celebrate their own holiday, but don't cry about ours. You don't see conservatives whining about other people's holidays. Go celebrate. Enjoy your day and we'll enjoy ours and we can all celebrate New Year's Eve together. Unless that, of course, is offensive too. Is the calendar offensive to snowflakes as well? Are we starting a #not my New Year hashtag trend? I think not. Christmas is around the corner, but here's an early Merry Christmas to all of you and yours in hopes that it triggers some snowflakes and anti-Christmas goons. Thank you for watching this video. What do you think about this? Share this on Facebook and Twitter along with your comments.